last year we went down to Arkansas State after we had lost Nama Shafir, and we'd just come off a really nice win against Indiana. And unfortunately, we dropped a game that I think many of us have never forgotten. And, they played extremely well down there, caught us by surprise. We didn't contain defensively. I mean, they had everything that they wanted. And our players didn't forget how that felt, because not only was it a tough loss, but then our plane that was supposed to bring us home didn't show up, and we had to take the bus all the way back from Arkansas. One of the longest trips I've ever been a part of, and that was the third thing that went wrong that trip. So we had at least the three things in a row, but we were so happy tonight to be the defensive team that we knew we could have been then, but weren't. And I feel like I'm really proud of the fact that our defense is getting where we need it to be quicker than it has in the past. Hopefully soon our offense will follow. But I'm really proud of the effort that our players gave tonight, especially when at the very beginning of the game, Angela goes down and there's a little obstacle thrown at us. But I'm so proud of our players' perseverance. We had other players step up, and I thought Janelle and Inma really stepped up, as well as Nama, and showed a lot of great composure in a very difficult time when we didn't know what the injury was. And we were glad to find out it wasn't anything serious, but I'm really proud of how our players handled that situation, because it's hard when you see somebody you care about go down. But it was good to get this win, and now we've got to put it behind us and get prepared for a very difficult Dayton team. Last time we played down there, we had a very difficult game, one we'd like to forget. And this time we hope to go down there and give them more of an effort than we did the last time we visited Dayton.
What is Angela's injury?
I think she just sprained her knee. I think she's okay. I haven't gotten everything because I haven't been back in the training room, but they basically told me it was something minor. They taped her up and said, let's go. So I once again said, have you tested her? And they said yes, and she looked fine. Obviously a little tentative just because it just happened, but I thought she really responded. She wanted to play.
How does a plane forget to pick you up?
Well, it didn't forget to pick us up, but it got stuck in Texas with Missouri's men's basketball team. And so I had to run out and catch the bus before it left and say, hey, you're going to Toledo, can we go with you? So that was a long bus ride.
Yolanda was in here saying that you told the team that defense comes first, offense. Are you happy? I mean, the defense probably can't do much more than they did today. I mean, are you pretty happy with what they're showing right now?
I'm
the
pretty
exhibition
happy
as well.
Yeah, I think for a first game, definitely. And if you count in the exhibition in this game, the turnovers that we're forcing, still think we can do a better job boxing out, not letting them have second chance points, and doing a better job initially. We knew Jane Morrill was such a great scorer, and we let her get off to a good start at the very beginning of the game. There's little things we could fix, but I do think for early in the season, our kids have done a much better job of containing dribble penetration than we have in the past. But we've drilled the heck out of it because we don't want to get beat that way. The teams that hurt us last year, that's how they beat us.
Inma gets praised a lot for her defense, and I asked her the same thing. But do you think her offense might get overlooked a little bit, because she can score as well? She's
very versatile. I think the thing you'll notice is that she plays everything from the 2 through the 4 for us, and we move her around at ease. The great thing about her, she's strong enough to post. She can hit a three. She can hit a pull-up jump shot. She's very aggressive going to the basket. I'm very pleased with the confidence I'm seeing from her, and we really needed it. With the graduation of Courtney and Haley, we needed another scorer, and I think Janelle and Inma both stepped up and say, hey, I'd like to be that person. And it's great to see those two emerge, because they're taking a lot of the scoring load off of Angela, Yolanda, Nama, and creating a very difficult team to guard instead of just a few individuals.
Not to put too much into one game and one exhibition, but Janelle is scoring a lot of points and doesn't need a lot of minutes to do it. Was there something missing last year that is possibly starting to click now?
Well, I think the thing that really hurt Janelle, and this is why she wears the headband that she wears, is that, not that that's foolproof, but in the last 2 years she's had a significant concussion. And right when she started to get going and we saw all those great things happening, she was sidelined for a month. And it's really hard when you've been out for a month to get back in sync again. She's always been a player. What you're seeing now is the kid we recruited. She's doing all the things that, we were so excited with her explosiveness, her ability to get up and pressure the ball. But I also think that as you get older, the game moves slower in your mind. When you're a freshman, things are moving so fast, and even as a sophomore, you're starting to come off of that. But as you start to get older, the game moves a little slower because you're in great shape and you've been there before, that it becomes easier. And she's capitalizing on a lot of great situations. Let's face it, some of the better defenders are starting to guard Nama and Angela. So now, we've got 3 players in there at times that can really be explosive going to the hole.